Well, it's 6:30 in the morning. I gotta go bowl the Luci A squad while Brad sleeps and does whatever he wants in the morning. So pray for me, lots of strikes, and hopefully I can wake up before we bowl in an hour.
No cool strike.
Baby, don't plaque a 10.
beginning.
Could be the beginning, could be the middle, could be the very end, but we're done bowling the Luci. So this time, switching up the style, not gonna lie, completely copying Brad Miller. This is what he did to end one of his last vlogs. So I think I'm gonna throw this one in the middle, like scattered throughout.
Have either of us suffered a serious bowling-related injury?
I have not suffered a bowling-related injury that was not my fault. I used to like never stretch, never work out, never do anything. And then I got back spasms one time for like a week. I was like, that's the last time I don't stretch before I go to bed.
One of these is kind of my fault, and then the other one is not my fault at all. My ring finger there, the very tip, is broken. It looks normal when it's bent like that, right? But it doesn't straighten out all the way, and I got a little nub because when I was 12 or 13, I was 5'2", but I wanted to play basketball with a guy that was Packy's height. And he thought it was really funny to smack the ball back in my face and it jammed my finger. And the reason it's shaped like this now is because I bowled a tournament like that that weekend. So over the weekend it healed in that way. So when it's in the ball, it looks normal. I did win the tournament though, so
and that's all that matters.
Right. The other one that I had before I started winning on tour, I hurt my lower back. I stuck on the approach at one of those Tour KC events, and my hips actually rotated around my spine, and I had to go to physical therapy for 3 or 4 months. How do you identify problems in your game? I've hit a wall and don't know what to work on. Should I record myself and just rewatch the video?
What I would do is, I use video all the time. I'm lucky at WSU. We have a 15-second delay monitor that just plays every single shot you throw 15 seconds after you throw it. I use video all the time, but for those of you who might not know what to look for, now I feel like I know what to look for because I've gone through so many changes, gotten help from so many people, and even now I still have a coach. But I would say yes, use video, and add some coaching to that, whether it's, whether you reach out to one of us to try and get coaching or you reach out to whoever to try and get coaching in your area. Try and find a coach so you know what to look for on those videos, whether it's one lesson and then you work on the same thing for a year, or you continuously go to the same coach every week. I would use a coach in combination with video.
Let's see what else we got here. This is for you, I guess. How many hours of practice does it take a bowler to learn the two-handed bowling method?
They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something, like to truly master a skill, or 10,000 repetitions, whatever it is. So what I would do is just multiply that by 2 since you're using 2 hands. And it's obviously, since it's twice as hard as well, it takes 20,000 hours to learn how to bowl two-handed the appropriate way.
Okay. What do you think you were tested on the most for the pattern this weekend?
As for the pattern, my ability to read pair-to-pair was much more important this week than it has been in the past. I feel like these pairs here, some required me to play up the lane, keep it in front of me with a little higher ball speed, and some of the pairs I could get a maximum score out of trying to hook it. And I think differentiating those two styles in the first 3 frames rather than the first 7 or 6 would have been huge for me. That was the hardest thing for me, pair-to-pair, making sure I stayed on top of the move early in the game rather than game 6, or rather than frame 6.
I struggled just seeing the lane. There are some bowling balls that I just did not have. There's a difference between a reality and a proton. And this week, the reality looked really, really good for a lot of people. Danielle McEwen threw one the whole time. And they won. She beat me total score, by
a lot.
By many hundreds of pins. Maybe we needed that ball. So that's on me for not being prepared. Pack and I are hanging out for the next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal.
You know the deal.
Peace.